wall. Number 1, the Wrestling Classic from 1985. This is the second WWF pay-per-view that they ran. It was right after WrestleMania. WrestleMania was a huge success for Vince McMahon. He went out of his way to make sure that he put on another show. I believe this show aired from somewhere up there in Canada. I think the big event was the one that came from Milwaukee, unless I'm getting a mix-up in my head. But this is 1985. This was a wrestling tournament in order to, I don't know what the hell they were wrestling for, but more than likely they were wrestling for probably money in order to get this down here. And in this tournament, you saw big names like Randy Savage, Junkyard Dog, you saw Dynamite Kid, you saw Ricky Steamboat, and a lot of these guys really showed off and had really great matches. Some of these matches are really good matches that are about 6, 7, 8 matches. Some of these matches end in less than 30 seconds. They burned through 15 matches onto this show, so you can see that a lot of them were short for time. But Junkyard Dog ended up wrestling the Macho Man Randy Savage in the tournament final. Junkyard Dog goes on to win this match in a really good one. He didn't really... he was always, a guy in the WWF that had success and was a big mid-card kind of guy, but he was never the kind of guy who really, I don't think I know that he beat Harley Race to become the king of wrestling. That didn't really last that long, but never the WWF champion, never the Intercontinental champion, never a tag team guy. Sort of stood on his own, and his name was enough for you. Also on this show was Hulk Hogan wrestling Roddy Piper, one-on-one for the WWF Championship at the time. Hogan ends up retaining due to a disqualification, with Piper not taking the fall. There's a lot of stories out there about Piper never wanting to let Hogan beat him, for the fact that once Hogan beat him, that his spot would sort of be gone, and they would just sort of move on to the next guy. And he was smart, even though he was playing the politics early, that once this guy beats you, there's nothing else for you to really do.